all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to be doing our harsh Titanic build. So we're going to do issue 110 of Build the Titanic, the ship, the legend, and 30 more to go, and we will be completed with this model, which works out to be October time, I think it is, that this build will be done. So we'll be into autumn then, which seems a shame because I kind of want to be there, but then I'm kind of like, I'm really looking forward to the summer because it's warmer nights, warmer weather, and yeah, it's a lot better on my mobility as well in the summer months. So yeah, but today we are going to be working on a nice big section of hull. We're going to be putting it to the ship, and then we're also going to be covering up the hull, the hulls at the end, like we did in the previous issue, but a lot more to do in this one. A lot of screws as well to put in, so this should be fun. But I'm quite looking forward to this one, so yeah, let's get started with this one today. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, so this is the lower aft hull section, starboard side. So the first thing we need to do is we need this that we got in issue 109, and we need this that we got today in issue 110, and we're just going to basically put these together. And then what we need to do, we need to screw these in with 3 LM screws. I'll be glad when we stop using these LM screws because they have been a nightmare from start to finish. They're not the easiest screws to work with. Now I'm just dropping them into a bit of oil. Now I'm going to be brutally honest with you, I'm going to be keeping an eye on these LM screws because a fantastic YouTuber, Dave Matt Builds, said that his were too small and he had to use other LM screws that he got. So let's hopefully that doesn't happen, but I've got quite a few of these LM screws, so I have some spares if needed. That one didn't go fully in, but it started rotating in this, so yeah. Again, that one's the same. That one tightened up really nicely, but that one seems to be spinning. So let's see if we can solve this problem. Sometimes a star head can do the same as an Allen key head, you see. I'm just going to swap bits. That's tightened that up lovely. And that one as well. Okay, right. I'm going to keep that bit out just in case we need it. Right, so all 3 of them LM screws are in. Next, we need to bring over the ship. So, I'm going to try and make some space on my desk because I'm going to bring over my Packwork Upgrade Shipbuilder's cushion, which is this here. I'm going to go to the overhead camera, which is working today, thank goodness. Thought it wasn't going to work then. Okay, so it's a case of, I mean, I'll be glad when I get a room back that I can have this on full length on. Okay, so we need to bring the Titanic over. So I can position this in a certain way, like that. I will. Okay, because we're going to be putting this piece on. So this is just going to go in, sort of line up, just like that. Okay, And then we need to secure that in with 2 more LM screws. So if I just bring this further in, the screws are going to be one down there and one just up here. Okay, LM screws. Now the problem is my ratchet set is not magnetized. So I'm going to get my pin and just put a bit of oil on the end and just into that hole. Do the same on the top. This is getting rather tight to working now. So if I can just bring this just a bit over. Right. Get the first one in. So I'm going right down at the bottom first. Now I can just get my little ratchet in there. Only just. Right, now I'm just going to swap it with that star-headed bit, just to see if I can get that a little bit tighter. Right, okay, so let's bring it down onto here so I can just get a bit more oomph onto it. Right, okay, that's in as much as I'm going to get it. Okay, so let's bring it back up like that. Right, so the next one is going to be going up there. So again, get the LM screw. Now it seems to be fine so far. They seem to be big enough. So we're winning so far. That would help if this went going, because yeah, not the easiest. But soon this will all be over. You see, that one's not now, which is making me think, is it too small? Okay, that panel is in. Right, so we don't stop there though. So I can move that out of the way now. So if I turn it on its side, we've got 4 holes here, and these need to be put in together. So this is going to tie the back of the ship together. So here we go. Right, so these are AM screws. So at least we're using a decent screw with a screw head on it. Not weird Allen key heads. Okay, so that's the first one at the top. I'm going to do the bottom next. Well, the bottom to me, which is here. Okay, that's another one in. So far, so good with the screws, which is great. One in here. Brilliant. finally just one into here. Okay, so they're all in. Right, so the last thing we need to do is we've got some cover pieces to put into place, and these are just going to fit on just to hide them screw holes. So we just push fit them. That's one in there. Now this does help that one's got a big big peg, small peg. So that one's in place there. Get the next one. Okay, that one's in place there. And then the final one is just going to cover that hole just down in there. And that's it, guys. That is our hull section on. Now if I turn this upside down, I don't know why it's changed camera there. I don't know. So let me just go back to the overhead. You can see there, that's the profile of the back now. And I know in the next issue we're going to get a panel which will fit here, which is the final keel piece. So yeah, it is looking fantastic. I am really impressed with that. So that is issue 110 complete. Well guys, that's it for the Titanic for this week. Thank you for tuning in. That was a nice big chunky issue to do for the hull as well for the Titanic. And like I said, we've got the keel piece coming. Issue 111 and 112 we get the back piece as well. It won't finish off the stern because we've still got the white part that goes around the edging. But yeah, it's looking great. And yeah, we're 2 weeks now into this pack, so we've got another 2 to go, and then it'll be on our next delivery. So really looking forward to that. And I'm liking the way it's coming so far. It is looking really nice. I'm just thinking that we've probably got a heck of a lot to do in 30 issues. So I don't know how quick this thing's going to be speeded up towards the end, whether we're going to have a lot to do, because we still haven't put any of the decks in. We still haven't worked even on the poop deck either for the ship or anything like that, and we've still got what, 6 more cranes I think it is to build. So quite a lot still to come really on this build, but I'm sure, like the Bismarck, there was a lot to do in the end of that one as well, so I'm sure in this there will be a lot to do at some point on the build. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.